Today I'll be reviewing the anime Clannad, which is based on an RPG of the same name. Now, Clannad is one of those shows which is so very emotionally powerful, it can actually change your outlook on life. The story begins with a monologue by the main character, Tomoya Okazaki. Tomoya is pretty fed up with his life and doesn't believe that things can change. He then meets a strange girl at the bottom of the hill leading to their school, called Nagisa Furukawa. The story then continues with Tomoya's interactions with many different girls as he helps them and they try to win his heart. However, it becomes apparent to them that his heart belongs to just one person. Clannad is an incredibly brilliant story which has a bit of a fantasy element to it, but is a very much realistic story. The characters develop so much through the story that it almost feels as though you're growing with them. And as you see them grow, you begin to feel rather attached to them, and you'll probably find yourself caring rather deeply about the characters. This has, however, also led to a lot of people who are massive fans of different pairings. Fortunately, for those people, there are 2 OVA-style episodes called Another World, which show 3 other pairings in a kind of alternate timeline. The first season has a fantastic storyline which can make you laugh or cry as the characters try to work their way through many hardships. The second season, After Story, however, takes it to an entirely new level. After Story has some of the most thought-provoking and well-crafted tragedies I've ever seen, and it delves even deeper into the main theme of the whole series, family. This is a really important aspect of the show, since the storylines of at least most, if not all of the characters, revolve around family, whether they be blood-related or just a gang with members who are like a family. The music in the show is often pretty simple, but it's absolutely stunning. Another theme I can personally see in the show is the beauty you can find in all things, and the music reflects this perfectly. There is one piece of music that's played throughout the show, which is particularly powerful, and every time I hear it, I think of the moments it's played, since it's often a pretty important moment for the characters, especially one character. The animation is also incredibly well done. It's evident that this has had a lot of time spent on it, and I'm glad about that. A lot of shows I've seen are rushed quite a bit, and it seems, but this show has a wonderfully consistent animation. I don't think I've ever noticed the animation going weird at any point. The only weird thing about the animation, really, is crying for the characters. It just looks a little bit weird, but that's my opinion. Now for a bit of a difficult issue, the dubbings. I have to admit that in my opinion the English dub is pretty bad. I usually try to defend English dubs since I usually prefer them, but I can't really defend this one. The only thing I can say is that I finally got used to it, but it was about the end of the first season, so after almost 24 episodes. Trust me, the sub is much better. I rate this anime a phenomenal 90 out of 100. To be quite honest, some of the time progressions are a bit rushed in After Story, and the series could have been longer without subtracting from the quality of the show. That's pretty much all that's stopping it from being worth 100 out of 100. I would definitely recommend this anime to anyone. Even though it's a shoujo, it's pretty open for anyone to watch, although I must admit that I'm probably one of only a handful of guys who've seen this. However, pretty much all of these other guys agree that this is a fantastic show. And so that concludes my review of the Clannad anime. Next time I'll be briefly reviewing the movie adaptation of Clannad. Thanks for watching.